As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, we have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak. Today we delve into a topic that might strike a chord or two, the 9 reasons why people may not find your company appealing. This journey will prompt us to look inward, to reflect and to understand the importance of self-awareness. Remember, a lack of self-awareness can often lead to misunderstandings and conflicts. Let's delve into the reasons why people might dislike you. Firstly, a common reason people may dislike you is due to a lack of listening skills. You see, communication is a two-way street. It involves not just speaking, but listening as well. When you fail to listen, you're sending a message that the other person's thoughts and feelings are not important to you. This can create a sense of disregard and disrespect. Take interrupting, for instance. It's a clear sign of not listening. It tells the other person that your thoughts are more important than theirs. Similarly, showing disinterest in what others are saying can lead to disliking. It's not just about hearing the words, but understanding the emotions and thoughts behind them. This is known as listening. Active listening involves giving your full attention, showing empathy and responding appropriately. It's an art that can be mastered with practice, and it's a vital tool in building strong, positive relationships. Remember, it's a skill that needs constant improvement. Now, if you found this information useful and would like to learn more about improving your relationship skills, do us a favor. Please like this video, share it with your friends who might benefit from it, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We're constantly sharing content just this, and your support helps us keep the good stuff coming. Thank you for watching. Secondly, arrogance is a trait that most people find off-putting. The world is filled with individuals who believe they are the sun around which all others orbit. This arrogance, this inflated sense of self-importance, can be like a repellent to those around them. It's a trait that can often be seen through a refusal to accept others' opinions, a constant need to be right, and a habit of belittling others to make oneself appear superior. It's as if the person is standing atop a hill, looking down on everyone else. But dear listeners, here's the rub. Arrogance isolates. It builds walls, not bridges. It pushes people away when what we truly crave is connection. And so we must strive for humility. For it is humility that invites others in, that fosters respect and understanding. Humility, not arrogance, wins hearts. Thirdly, dishonesty can quickly lead to disliking. Picture a relationship built on a foundation of lies and deceit. It's like constructing a house on quicksand, isn't it? It's bound to crumble sooner rather than later. Lying, no matter how seemingly insignificant or well-intentioned it may be, erodes trust, breeds suspicion, and ultimately pushes people away. On the other hand, honesty, though sometimes uncomfortable, is like a beacon of light in the darkness. It guides relationships, fostering trust and mutual respect. Honesty forms the backbone of integrity, a quality that is universally admired and respected. It's not just about telling the truth, but about being real with yourself and others, about who you are, what you want, and what you need to live your most authentic life. Remember, every time we choose honesty, we earn the trust and respect of others. After all, as the age-old saying goes, honesty is the best policy. Fourthly, being unreliable can make people dislike you. Imagine this: you're always the one who cancels plans at the last minute, or worse, you fail to show up entirely. This kind of behavior, while it may seem insignificant to you, can be incredibly frustrating for others. It sends out a message that their time and feelings are not valuable to you. Now let's take it a step further. Consider the instances when you make a promise but fail to follow through. It's not just about breaking a promise, it's about breaking trust. Every promise you break chips away at the trust someone has in you, making you appear unreliable. The importance of reliability cannot be stressed enough. It's a key factor in maintaining healthy relationships, be it personal or professional. People need to know they can count on you. Remember, we're all interconnected in this web of life, and our actions have a ripple effect on others. Reliability builds trust. Fifthly, constant negativity can be a reason for disliking. Now, we all have our moments of pessimism, our days of the blues. That's part of being human. However, when such moments become the norm rather than the exception, it can be quite off-putting. Imagine being around a person who is constantly complaining, criticizing, or spreading pessimism. It's like being in a constant state of stormy weather, isn't it? Over time, the incessant downpour of negativity can start to dampen the spirits of even the most resilient among us. Why? Because we are wired to seek out positivity, to gravitate towards warmth and light. Positivity is like the sunshine that nurtures growth. It's an innate human need. When we are surrounded by constant negativity, it feels as though that essential nourishment is being sucked out of our lives. So, let's put it simply. If you want to be liked, try to be the sunshine, not the storm. Positivity attracts, negativity detracts. Sixthly, lack of empathy can lead to disliking. A powerful statement, isn't it? But what does it really mean? It means that when we don't show understanding or consideration for others' feelings, it can make us less likable. Empathy is the ability to step into someone else's shoes, to understand their feelings and perspectives, and to use that understanding to guide our actions. It's a fundamental part of human interaction. Have you ever shared a problem with someone only to have them brush it off or make light of it? It doesn't feel good, does it? That's because they're showing a lack of empathy. They're not acknowledging your feelings or your perspective, and that can lead to disliking. Empathy is not just about being nice, it's about being human. It's about connecting with others on a deeper level. It's about showing compassion and understanding. It's about acknowledging that everyone has their own unique experiences and feelings. And most importantly, empathy connects hearts. Lastly, we have self-centeredness, disrespect, and gossip. Let's start with self-centeredness. It's a rather unattractive trait, isn't it? Imagine being in a conversation where the other person only talks about themselves, their interests, their achievements, and their problems. They fail to show any interest in you, your thoughts, or your feelings. It's as if you're merely a sounding board for their life story. This behavior is not only boring, but also alienating. It sends out a clear message: I am more important than you. And who likes to feel unimportant? Moving on to disrespect. Disrespect can take many forms, but at its core, it's about failing to acknowledge and value the feelings, opinions, and rights of others. It could be as blatant as ignoring someone's wishes, or as subtle as interrupting someone mid-sentence. Disrespect breeds resentment and hostility. It's a surefire way to make someone dislike you. And finally, we have gossip. Now, gossip can seem like harmless chatter, a way to bond with others. But in reality, it's a destructive force. It breeds mistrust and creates a toxic environment. If you're known as a gossip, people will not only dislike you, they will also distrust you. They'll wonder if they're talking about others behind their backs. What are they saying about me? So how do we combat these unappealing traits? It's simple. Be considerate, show genuine interest in others, listen to their stories, their thoughts, their feelings, respect them, value their opinions and rights, and finally, refrain from gossip. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. In the wise words of the ancient Stoics, we should strive to be masters of ourselves and servants to others. This means putting our ego aside, treating others with respect, and not engaging in harmful chatter. Consideration, respect, and silence are often the best approaches. In summary, the reasons people may dislike you can range from a lack of listening skills, arrogance, dishonesty, unreliability, negativity, lack of empathy, self-centeredness, disrespect, and gossip. Let's reflect on each briefly. When you don't listen, you communicate to others that their voices and thoughts hold no value. Arrogance and self-centeredness, on the other hand, can create a barrier, isolating you from those around you. Dishonesty and unreliability erode trust, a crucial element of any relationship. Negativity can be draining, casting a shadow over interactions and relationships. A lack of empathy, meanwhile, can make you seem detached, unapproachable, and even unkind. Lastly, disrespect and gossip can harm others' perception of you, painting you as someone who belittles others and indulges in petty talk behind their backs. The heart of Stoicism lies in understanding and controlling our reactions to these traits. It's about self-awareness, taking a step back and reflecting on our actions. It's about recognizing these traits within ourselves and striving for improvement. It's about developing a sense of empathy, learning to listen and cultivating positivity. Remember, it's not about being perfect. It's about making conscious efforts towards betterment. It's about becoming someone who respects others, who is reliable and honest, who listens and empathizes. And in doing so, we not only become more likable, but we also grow personally and develop better relationships. Improving these aspects of your behavior not only makes you more likable, but also leads to personal growth and better relationships. Please leave me a comment about what you think, and thank you for your time.